Good evening, everybody. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. I'm going to take a sip of my apple cider. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Going to keep working on this fall journal. I went ahead and finished up a few things. Let's do a little flip through of where we are and what we've done so far. So I covered that. I rounded the corners on this yellow page, made a little pocket here. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that there, but let me just keep going. I love that image, and I like the leaves on there. And this is Thanksgiving Day poem. It's from a children's book. Here's some upside down paper, music paper. I had put some ribbon on there. I may just put a photo there or something. I might have to reinforce that with some washi tape, but we'll see how it holds up. This is a belly band. I love the colors. Beautiful. And this is just an image. It's not a pocket or anything. I just love the look of it. Maybe move that over a little bit. And then we have this beautiful image of a leaf. I have a little corner pocket. I may cover this side at some point with something, but for right now, this is a side tuck. I will be covering that. I need to go through my images and figure out what do I have left, or what do I need. I don't really have much left, and I think that red next to red is too much. And that's going the wrong way. So I don't really, that's too much orange together. So I don't know, we'll see. I can always go back and add a few things. I actually like the look of that. This came out really nice. The word autumn. And then I just put that beautiful image there. This is a great place to put some photos. I did go ahead and I rounded the corners. This one, I went and I grabbed my other corner cutter. This one works so much better than the other one. Look at that. So I might have to go back and fix a few of them. This one, I think I have to turn my book a little bit. Yeah, that one's not going in that great. It's okay. And then, let's see, I added this little corner tuck before I went and turned on the camera. I had started doing a few little things. That looks good. I put in a belly band, but I'm thinking I might want to strengthen the belly band by adding, let's see, adding some paper to it maybe underneath, because if you look at it, it's kind of wonky. I think that I put it on the wrong page. I was going to put it on this page, which was thicker, but I didn't. I put it on that one. Look, and it wrinkled on the bottom and the top, but it's fine. But I was wondering if I should maybe get my cutter out. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I did a video earlier, and I took a break, got some things done in the house. Yeah. And my husband came home and we had dinner. And then I figured that I would just keep working in here. I'm gonna maybe, doesn't have to go right up to the where the glue is for that. I'm just going to cut this, if I can get my scissors turned the right way. And I will keep that. I have a basket over here that got all kinds of scraps. So what I was thinking of doing, oops, this is too big. Let's see. Yes, I'm thinking I might just, go ahead and glue that in. And that will strengthen that a little bit. So let me go ahead and do that. Just going to use art glitter glue. And it's very thin, so it will glue on, but I don't think that it will come through, which was good. Okay. So I'm just going to slide it under here. Get in there. I don't want it to pull all the glue off when I'm sliding it through. But I just want it to frame this out a little bit, and yeah, I think if I just push it down, like I had trouble with this on the bottom, but it's fine. And then I would like to put some type of an image on top, just to decorate it. And I'll do that once we start decorating. I'm sure I'll find something to go there. But I think that that will work. And then we have a stronger belly band, because that was too wonky for me. And then I'm not sure what we'll do on this side. Maybe just leave it for a few photos. Here's a little, I did go ahead and glue that little belly band down. I just like the colors. I did go ahead and I framed out this image. It looks just like an image that we had taken when we went up to Stockbridge. The road is a little windier, but I did take a picture of a street like that with the leaves on both sides. And then I put this leaf in here as like a little tuck. You could tuck something in there. I glued it all the way around. And then I had put some clips on it so that it would stay on there and dry. And that looks, I just love the way that looks. It kind of strengthens that page a little too. This is a perfect place for, I don't like how this corner is coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of art glitter glue right there. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, you can see it coming up. But that needs to be glued down. I'm going to take a rag and hold that down. That little corner wants to pop up. I think that's fine now. Okay, so I went ahead and I put some ribbon on here. That's fine. I did end up adding this, and I rounded the corners. And that looks great. I did round this corner, although that looks a little wonky. I don't know why, but it's fine. I added this to the back page, and then I am going to add this. Might as well go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to move these things out of the way. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue that. Actually, I have one at the beginning, I think, too, don't I? Let's see, where are you? I know I have one of these. No, maybe it's one on this one and then one on the next one. Now, see, that's coming through a little bit, but it's fine. It should dry clear. Okay. I think I could glue it there. Wonder what I'm doing at the back of this book, if I have anything on the back. I don't. So maybe I'll just put that right there. That would be nice. I like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Oh, I just realized this glue stick is almost done, so I'm going to get a new one. And I don't throw them away. They still have glue in them. You can scoop the glue out and then use it in another way. So let's go ahead and, because I don't like to waste anything if I can avoid it. Let's move that over there. Get some glue on here. This is just paper that's going on to cardstock, so I'll probably put a little bit of art glitter glue just in the corners. I love these little bottles. Even when you don't tip them over, the glue always seems to be ready for you. Which is, I don't know why, but it's good. I'm not even tipping it over. Like those big ones, I have to constantly tip them over. All right, let me stand up for this so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to wipe it with a dry, it's just a tissue, but it's dry. I got glue all over me. And then I'll burnish it down just to spread that art glitter glue along the edges and the corners. And spread out all that glue. Oh, I love that. I love the apple recipe on the plaid. I think that looks really nice. Okay, excuse me. I know I have another one in the book somewhere, so when I come across it, I'll put it in. And then I just thought that looked great. I'm just going to leave it either that or I might put something in the middle when I come across it when I'm decorating. But right now, that signature's done. And I did go ahead and I glued in this ribbon. Not crazy about the way it looks because I used Fabri-Tac. And I don't know. It looks dark to me, but I got to let it dry. It's not completely dry. I'll take a look at it tomorrow and see. If I don't like it, I could always take another piece of this and glue it on top of it. But we'll see. Okay, so what was I going to do here? I think I was just going to cover this. See, this is crooked, so you're not going to get a nice edge right there. Let's see. What I think I'll do is just put the glue on here, glue that on, and then just trim it up. Okay. Just glue it on. Get a lot of glue on there. Get right in that crack down there. All right. Okay, so then what I think I'll do is, I think I'll go ahead and put some glue on this too. And then put a little bit of art glitter glue. This is not going to go all the way over. I don't know why I'm putting glue all the way over. It's not going to go all the way over. All right, so just put a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm not really sure how far it's going to go. So let's just stand up for that. Just put it as close as you can in that crack. It needs to go over more. To cover. I think what you're seeing there is the string. Oh, and also that's the middle of the book, so it's not going to lay flat if you try to push it down on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and burnish this. What I think I might do for this one is I might leave this extended like that Kind of like the look of that. Just adds another dimension with the colored paper there. Oh, not too bad. And then I can trim this right along the edge of the paper. Oh, yeah, I don't even care if there's a little bit of it showing. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get our little corner rounder. Yeah, and then I have a little bit, I'm going to turn the book. I have a little bit right here sticking out. Let's see, is it on the other side? It is. Oh, okay, lay flat. Just going to trim that up a little bit so that it's even with the page. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That looks good. I just like the way that looks together. I think I can trim that just a teeny bit more. Yeah, okay, that's good. Well, I like that. This is the first page of our signature, so I'd like to get some words on both of these. The beginning of this one, something about fall. The beginning of that one. I don't know what happened here, but I need to fix that. Yeah, it's fine. It's not perfect. It's okay. I need to move my barrel over so when I go like this, it'll just fall right into the barrel. I rounded that. Let's see. Wasn't sure what is going to go here. All right, so that's the end of that one. And why this page is sticking out so much further than all the other ones. I think I might want to trim that back a bit. It's a little bit too much for me. And then I'll just go ahead and trim the corners. This one works so much better than the other one. Wow. Plus, it catches the corners inside here instead of getting them everywhere. So let's see how that looks. Oh, that's much better. Yes, I like that. So much better. Okay, so we might be doing the same thing with the other one. I have to take a look at it. If it's sticking way out like that, I will do something to it. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. And let's keep going. So this one, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. And you don't have to cover every single page. Let's see. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have these. They're like tags. That might be nice. I like the wide one. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is actually like that right there. And then I'll save this. Okay, I think I need to just trim this up just a little bit. There we go. You know what? And I don't even mind the white. It's okay. Let's see. This needs to be... Trim a teeny bit. There. Okay, so that's better. There we go. Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and... what I did was I went ahead and I put all the things where I wanted them. So as I'm going through the book, I just put them where I where I'd like them to go. All right, so let's see. Let's just go ahead. This is just paper to paper. We're just going to go ahead and glue it on. So I hope everybody's having a nice evening. Getting ready for Thanksgiving. My husband went to Market Basket after work. He said it was crazy. I already did shopping twice for Thanksgiving. I'm done, but he needed to pick up a few things. He's going to make us a turkey pot pie tomorrow, so that would be good with all our leftovers. That will be nice that I don't have to cook. He likes to cook, so I'm not going to stop him. Oops. Let's see. Bring it over just a little bit. It's just glue stick so you can move it for a little bit. Let's see. I think it needs to go over just a little bit more this way. And that way there's like an edge of white all the way around. That's fine. That looks good. And then you can write on those. You could put a label there. Or I just like the look of it. I think it looks great. You can always put a little piece, like a little strip of color if you have leftover pieces of paper. You could just add something there. I'm going to leave this here because I might add a strip there and there. But I want to keep going. Okay, I do want to round the corners here. I did check my channel and I'm getting more subscribers. I'm very excited. People are coming over from Instagram for my giveaway on Friday, so that's nice. All right, what do we got here? It looks like I was gonna cover that. Let me use my trimmer and try to get this a little bit straighter. Oh, it's, well, a lot straighter. The edge of this is a mess. Let me see, how wide do I want it? All right, so we don't want to take too much off. Okay. And then I'll take this little edge off too. I might as well. Where's my line? Right there. It's hard to see. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was pretty good, even though I couldn't see what I was doing. And then I guess I could go ahead and quickly slice that off too. And this side. And then I'm ready to go. Okay. Excuse me. I think I better move this again. That thing's always in the way. Oh, where am I going to put it? I'll put it up here, even just because my cat's not in here. Louie was such a pain today. Coming in here and causing trouble. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I'm going to put glue stick, but I'm also going to put a little bit of art glitter glue because this is thick book page. And in order for it to stick good, I think I need a little bit of both. Oh, I forgot to put my pin in the end of this. Oh, let's see. I've got a pin right here. Let's open that up a little bit. Okay. Yep. Just put it around the edges. Don't need it all the way. I don't want to waste all my glue. So where's my cover? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my little pin in there. Keep that from... Oh, this is getting very gluey. I'm going to have to get another glue page. So I'm going to have to stand up for this. And that looks good. Go ahead and wipe the page with a dry cloth. And then I'll burnish it because I have that art glitter glue. Oops, see, look, it's coming out. That way you know it's right at the edge. Okay, that's good. Let's see. This I'm just going to leave. Okay, so I thought that I would... This was a flyer from the hospital when my husband was in the hospital 2 weeks ago. Trying to see where. Just going to cut the picture out and figure it out from there. Well, I need something under that. Maybe, is this long enough? I think I kind of like that there, and I'm going to skip that other page. I do need to change this. Oh yeah, too gluey. Okay. Try to use up these flyers that come in the mail. All right, so that would be good. I think I'm going to put it up higher, and that way I can put something down on the bottom. So let's go ahead and glue away. I'm going to have to order some more glue sticks. I'm down to 4 or 5 of them. I may try a different glue stick this time. I watch different people's channels and they all use different glues, so I don't know. I guess eventually I'll find the one that I want that I'll use on a regular basis. But for right now, I'm just kind of trying them out and seeing what I like. Oh, this is sticky. Okay. All right, let's get this down. This is the last time I'm going to work on pages, covering pages. If I don't finish tonight, then I'll just go ahead and work on it on my own later. Is that going to move? You can still move it when you have the glue stick and the art glitter glue working together. All right, we'll just push it out. Okay, make sure you get the crease inside. That's good. I'll go ahead and round this. Oh, that works so much better. It's a little harder to do, but it's okay. Look at how nice that looks. And I'll put something, maybe a piece of that across there, because I'm going to put it here, and I'll probably put it there so that they kind of match. Haven't decided what to do with this paper yet. I could just glue it here, and then you'd have a little tuck spot. That might be what I might do there. Let's go ahead and round that. I think I might round this too. If I can. Why not? Kind of tricky to get it in the corner there. Oh, see? It's because I don't have enough. There. Yeah, it's okay. Good enough. All right, so let's see. I might just go ahead and glue that. You don't need a lot, because this glue, when it dries, is very strong. So we'll just hold that down for a minute. Where's my cloth? Okay. push it down, and if anything comes out, just wipe it up. There's a little coming out right there. There we go. So there's a little tuck. Let's see. Yep. It's a little tuck spot. Here's a like a journal. It's a tag that you can write on it. That's kind of cool. All right, so this, I'm gonna cover this. I think I already cut it out. All I have to do is cut the bottom. All right, let's see. I don't mind if you see a little bit of the top there. Actually, I like that. Let's see. Okay, I'll just go ahead and cut that. I don't know where that picture came from. I hope I find the spot. Okay. Oh, that's going here. I think I'm going to trim it up a little bit more just because I like to see that, the words. Yeah, I like that. So again, this is from a book, so it's thicker than just magazine images. So we'll put a little bit of glue stick and a little bit of art glitter glue, just a tiny bit. That's all you need, just to hold those edges down. Okay, I'm gonna have to stand for this so I can see. I like the words, that you can see the words on the side there. All right, where did my napkin go? Well, tissue. All right, so push it down with that and then burnish it because of that art glitter glue along the edges. I want to make sure that that glue gets spread out. There we go. Beautiful. Love that image. I don't think I'm going to put anything over here. You don't have to cover every single page. You got to leave something. So I was thinking I might just put a little border on there. Let's trim this up. Okay. All right. I'll just use the edge as my guide to trim. Now let's see. How long does it need to be? Again, I don't mind if you see some of that writing, so I'll cut it right here. And I'll keep that to trim out a word. It's a nice color. Got little leaves on it. That will go in my basket. And then we'll just finish trimming this up and glue it on. And let's see, how wide do we want it? I think it needs to be thinner because I want to be able to see the words. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. It's not perfectly straight, but I don't think that the fold in that was straight, so it's kind of hard to tell. We flip it around. Does it make a difference? It doesn't really, so I think this is off. So let me go ahead and try to straighten it out. I don't only need to trim a teeny bit. There we go. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. What I think I might do, because I'm going to make 2 of these, I'm going to take this one out And I think I'm going to cut it to the same exact size, and that way I can do 2 at once. Just start by trimming the edges. Again, I'll keep that, throw away these little pieces. And then, let's see. I can just trim that up. See, I got a little bit wonky right there. Let's see how I do on the other side. Sometimes when you get to the end, if you don't hold it straight, it goes off to one side. But I think that'll be fine. Not worrying about it. Okay, so I can go ahead and glue that on. Put that back. And let's go ahead and glue. Once I finish covering all these pages, I'm going to decorate a bunch of things like I did with the Halloween journal, and then I'll come back and we'll just decorate a few together, and then we'll get them all in the book just to move the project along a little faster. Not that I'm in any rush, because this was one I was going to just take my time and enjoy the process and not stress out. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's fine. I like just the way it is. Okay, now I'm going to cover that just because I don't like all of that. I don't mind if you see some of it. I just don't want to see all of it. This is just a strip from one of the pages that I trimmed off, but I like to recycle everything I can. That's fine. And that'll just break it up just a little bit. I think that'll be good. That's still good. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and glue it down. Sometimes when you flip these over, the images are really nice on the other side too, but you got to make a choice. You can't spend all your time. All right. Okay. Go ahead and put that down. I think I'm going to use that edge just to help me gauge it. What I do with my, here it is. Push that down. Okay, that's fine. All right, the next one, oh, now we have this paper that I love. The next one is, I'm going to glue this image down to this paper, and then I'm going to trim it out. Because with the Halloween journal, I noticed I would hold it up and I'd trim it out, and then when I went to glue it back on, it didn't match up right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this first, make my life a little easier, and then I'll trim it out and then glue it on. I think I'm making a pocket out of this. I just love that image. I saw that and I was like, oh, that one's going in my book. Just because I love it. No other reason. Okay, let's get that off of there. So, here's the tricky part, is trying to line it up. I want an edge on there all the way around. So I got to make sure that it's even. There we go. Okay. So then you just press it out from the middle. Push out any air bubbles. Make sure you get a good adhesion. And then I'll just go ahead and trim it around like that. Feels like it should be glued a little bit better than that. Yep. Just a little more glue, that's all it needs. All right, so I'll just go ahead, and this doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a perfect image, so I'm just gonna make it look as nice as I can. Oh yeah, this tip is a little bit messed up, but that's all right. Make it come more to a point. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get rid of all of this. Okay, so that would make a great little pocket. So I'll glue it here, here, and up to that tip. So what you do is you put your thumb where you don't want your glue, and then you can flip it over, and you'll see that that's where you want it. We want to start here. Let's see. Where don't I want the glue? I don't want the glue here. All right, so we're going to start here and go up. You got to pay attention sometimes to these things, or you'll end up gluing it the way you don't want it, and that's happened to me a million times, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. All right, so this is going to go right in the corner here. You can leave a little bit of that color. I like to see a little bit of that color. Actually, we can go over even a little bit more. Wipe this up before it makes a big mess, which it just did. That's all right. You can, it dries clear, and it's just napkin. You can wipe it off. I'll get that off with my fingernail. That's fine. And then wipe this off. Yep. Once it catches, it's not coming off. Okay. So now we have a nice little pocket. Okay. That will dry clear. Beautiful. Love that. Okay, so we keep moving on. Let's round the corners. And I can put a word up there. Not sure if I'm going to put anything on the back. I did go ahead and cover that. And then I rounded the corners on all four. This needs to kind of bend backwards a little bit, because it's curling the wrong way, but that's fine. It'll straighten itself out eventually. And sometimes it's just taking the shape of the book, whatever the book is, so it's okay. I did cover that paper while I was off camera. Okay, and then I thought I would put this here and use that as a pocket. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the image onto this. Then I will make a pocket out of it. Just makes it a little easier. I've got to move in, excuse me, I've got to put my feet up because my back is bothering me a little bit. Tends to do that after a while. Getting older, and it ain't fun, that's for sure. All right. Let me close my art glitter glue before it dries up on me. So we're just going to go ahead and, where'd my glue book go? That's weird. Oh, here it is. What's it doing way over there? I have no clue. That is weird. Why is it all the way over there? Who knows? Okay, so let's go ahead. This is a magazine image, and these glue down so well. That's why I started using them. Once I started gluing them, I'm like, whoa, these are great. They don't bulk out your book, and you know, they stick really nicely, and you only need glue stick with these. I'm going to move this over here. And let's see if I can, if I start with the top and the sides, it should be good. Yep, it is. Okay, so start from the middle and push it out. Get all the air bubbles out. I noticed in my daughter's Halloween scrapbook that I made her, there was one page that I didn't push all the air out, and you could see it. You could see that it had all bubbled up. But you know what? It was a Halloween scrapbook, so it doesn't really make any difference. Let's see. I got a little scratch here on the, so I'm just gonna color it in with pencil a little bit. You won't even notice it. Okay. All right. And we're just gonna make a pocket out of that. And a pocket, you're gonna do the side, the bottom, and the side. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to hold my thumb here. Plenty of glue, because this is a big pocket, so you can put quite a bit of glue on there. You still have plenty of room to put something in. Okay. And then this is going down. And I like to see the edges of the paper. Just frames it out a little bit, that's all. Okay, so we'll push that down, and you can see it's coming out the edges, which means you have a nice adhesion of glue. Is that a word, adhesion? I don't even know. I'm making words up now. It lets you know that your glue is in the right spot. Okay, that looks good. We got a little pocket there. It's a little tight, but once it's glued down, you're just going to be putting like a photograph or something in there anyways. Let's see. This is a beautiful image. Don't want to make another pocket because I already have a pocket there. I've got belly bands, I've got side tucks, I've got horizontal belly bands, but that's a beautiful image. Let's see if I have any paper that I could use to trim it out. I already have green there. Let's see what else we have. Oh, and I found these, which I thought I would try to find a spot for these envelopes, because those match up nicely, the colors. Let's see, do I have any large paper left? That might be nice. I'm going to have to trim this down quite a bit, actually. That's a beautiful image. Nice fall scene. This looks like when we went up to Stockbridge. It was beautiful. We got there, I think it was the week of peak, maybe a little bit after, and it was gorgeous. We were so happy we decided to go away. We decided at the last minute to go away, and we're glad we did. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim that. I'm not really losing much there, but it's crooked, so I'll go ahead and straighten that out. Let's see, that looks nice. Okay, just trim it up. I just think adding background papers like this really makes the images pop. Otherwise, I think they're a little boring otherwise. I feel like this one, I didn't trim this one side. And there's a few little jagged pieces there. So that looks great. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'm not going to save any of that paper. I've got plenty of scraps. So I'm going to go ahead. I did it again. What did I do with my magazine? I don't know why I keep putting it over there. That's very sticky, so I'll go ahead and glue that down. Get those out of the way. I'll put this to the side. I am going to use that soon. I don't think I need art glue to glue on this, so unless I put it just on the corners. And these images came from a Southern Living magazine, fall edition. And I used the Southern Living magazine for the Halloween journal. And they have some great full-page images, which I love. Didn't find a lot in the fall one, but I did find some nice images. All right. Let's go ahead and see if I can match this up like I did the other one. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I like it to look neat. Okay. It's off a tiny bit, so I think I will go ahead and, if I can catch this corner and just trim the slightest bit off, just a tiny bit. These scissors are sharp, so you're able to get a tiny little sliver like that. It's awesome. Okay, so that's good. It's not perfect, but okay, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna have a little sip of my apple cider. This morning I was drinking eggnog, now I'm drinking apple cider. All the fall flavors. All right, so do I want that on there? How about on this side? Because I just think that's too much right next to each other, but that would look great right there. Look at how the purple's picking up on the purple paper. Love it. Do I want to make it a pocket? I made that one a pocket. No, I think I'm just going to glue it down as an image. Just fine. I should be on my glue book because I don't want to get glue on that crinkly tracing paper. I love that tracing paper. I'm getting ready to do some dyeing, paper dyeing. The problem is I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to do it all at once. I'm going to do onion skins, and I'm going to do beet juice, and I'm going to do tea dye, coffee dye, avocado skin. It's too much. I can't do it all at once. I'm just going to pick one thing and just color paper using that one thing. And then I'll go on to another type. The tea and the coffee I'll probably do together. But I don't think I need to do all these other ones together. So I'm going to give myself some grace and just do one at a time. And then eventually, just like I do with housework or anything else, if you do one small area at a time, instead of trying to, if you think about the whole picture, you're not going to want to do anything. So if you just break it into smaller tasks, it's much more manageable and it's less stressful and you can actually get something done. All right, that's down already and it's not moving, so it's okay. Uh-oh. I gotta burnish this. because I put a little bit of that art glitter glue in the corners. I should not have put it on the magazine image. It doesn't need it, and I don't know why I did it, and now it's messed up my image, but it's fine. It's whatever it is. Okay, so what's happening here? This is that other. Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. It's just paper to paper. I don't need art glitter glue. Stop doing that. You don't need it for everything. Okay. This one, it doesn't seem to matter which way it goes, so I'm going to try to keep some of the words showing on the side. And it's not perfect, but it's fine. I like the color. Okay, and then I think I was going to put an image in there, but it's not really long enough. Oh boy, I am running out of images. I don't believe it. Oh, here's one that, will that work? That might work. I think you're going to see it no matter what, so that's fine. Kind of like this. Don't need to have an edge on it because I'm going to slip that inside there and then glue it down so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use this edge as my guide. Okay. And this image isn't, it's kind of going the wrong way, but I don't think it really matters. It's my book anyway, so I'm fine with that. There's a little bit of white. All right, so, I just moved that, and I shouldn't have moved it. Everything's falling, as usual. I'm knocking everything over. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Okay. All right, so let's put that inside. I feel like I want to put something down here too to cover even more of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is book page, so I will put just a tiny bit of art glitter glue. And that's going to go up there. Straighten it out a little before it sets, because it sets fast. There we go. So there's that. And then I'm going to put something in here or across there. Not sure what yet, but that's fine. I just don't like, there's too much of that going on. All right, so what are we doing here? I think I was going to frame that out, but this I think is going here first. So let's go ahead. We're actually coming down. Oh, not bad. I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and trim this up. I need to see, before I keep cutting, how much of this. Yeah, see, I want the edges, definitely want the edges to show on that beautiful yellow paper. All right, so you line it up and catch that edge. Save you from having to cut with the scissors. Okay, and one more. Okay. Put that aside. Oh boy, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is book page, so I'm going to put both on here. If it was just a magazine, I wouldn't put art glitter glue, even though I did it before and I made a mistake to do that. Sometimes you make mistakes, but it's okay. It's just paper. It's not the end of the world. It's good. You can always cover it with something else later if you don't like it. I will stand up for this because I want it to be centered. That's beautiful. Okay, so take the dry one, push it out from the middle. I didn't even put the art glitter glue on there. You know what? I don't think it really needs it. I'm going to go ahead and trim this up a little bit because I don't like, there's a bunch of marks on this paper. I don't know what they're from, but I don't like them, so they're going. I'll go ahead and round the corners. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Love that. Okay, what's happening here? Coming down to the end of this book. That's going there. Yeah, we got it. I think this was going over here. Nope, it's going right there. Might leave a little white border on this to make that image pop. If I can get the border on this side, because it's writing. But I think I can. I think I can. Just like the little engine that could. I think I can. Can you tell I'm a preschool instructor? Always making references to kids' books. Okay. Oh, that looks beautiful. What if we should make it a side tuck, corner tuck? I think I'll make it a side tuck. Oh no, it was supposed to go over here. That looks really cool with that. But I think I'm just going to just put it down as an image. I have so many pockets and things in here. It's not like I don't have enough. Sometimes it's nice to just have a break with an image and nothing else there. Okay. Just the corners on the side. That's it. Go ahead and stand for that. Let's see, I'm going to use that edge as my guide. Okay. Make sure you push down out from the middle and then get those corners where that art glitter glue was along the edge. Oh, go ahead and round that. That looks beautiful just the way it is. I'm not going to do anything there. This image is going right here. So what I think what I'll do is trim it up. Use the straight edge on there. If you know it's straight, then you should be fine to get your image straight. Now, I'm going to turn it this way. And hope that I caught it, which I think I did. Yep. And then, yeah, see, I feel like that needs to be... Yep, okay, good. Now we'll just take that last little piece off, line it up. There we go. Okay, so that image is done. That made for quick work. Now, let's see. Oh, it's too big, but that's okay. Let me move my bin over a little bit. And I'm going to have another sip of my apple cider. I hope everybody's going to have a nice Thanksgiving tomorrow. I can cut the edge on this because there's really not much going on over there. And then I can just trim it out with the white of the paper. Still can cut more. It's okay. All right. Yeah, that looks great. Even though I just noticed that this paper is not straight. Let me cut that. Let's see what we got. This is scrapbooking paper. It's thick, but I need it to be straight. Okay. At least straighter than it was. And that can go on there. Okay, so this book page again that we can put both on here. We'll put glue, stick, and art glitter glue, and that way it's not coming off. Okay. Oops, I went a little far. Okay. All right. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll go around the edges, make sure we push out from the center, and then we're going to burnish these edges. Burnish the whole thing, actually. Make sure that all that glue is spread out. There we go. So that'll be a nice edge on that. All right, let's round those edges. That looks good. I don't have to do anything there. Look at the beautiful sparkly leaves. Very pretty. Okay, so what's going on here? All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put some art glitter glue. Let me get my book again. We're gonna put art glitter glue on this ribbon. It comes out so fine with this little tip. I love it. And you can spread that out a little if it comes out too much. You can actually use the tip to spread it. That looks good. Okay. So then we'll go ahead and put this down. Right in the middle. That's what I've done with all of these music pages. That looks good. So I will go ahead and I'm going to try to leave a tiny white border if I can. Just a little white border. That's a beautiful image. Look at that color. Beautiful. There we go. I love this time of year, but I hate when all the leaves fall down because it was so beautiful. And now we're having to look at barren trees. Ugh. And then we have to look forward to snow. I really don't mind the winter that much at all. Don't like shoveling, but you know what? It's fine. It's no big deal. Do what you gotta do. At least where we live in a 55 plus community. They plow the streets and everything. We're just responsible for our driveway and our walkway. You know, digging out our cars and things like that. But we're used to that. We've been doing it for years. We've been living in New England forever. So it's just part of life here. That looks pretty just like that. Okay. And I love how you can still see the music notes. And I don't know whether they're, which way they're supposed to go or not. I don't read music. So, that looks good. I think, excuse me, I need another sip. I think I went ahead and bought some more wax paper. This stuff is great. I noticed I bought wax paper at Dollar Tree before, and it was much thicker than this. Here we go again with them giving us less and charging us more, right? This stuff is so thin, but it still works, so I don't really care. It keeps my paper from sticking together, but it's not the same as what I've bought in the past. Okay, so let's see where we are now. This I'm going to leave. You can put a photograph there. Around the corners. What's happening here? This large image is going on the last page. I remember that. So we are almost done. I'm going to round the corners on this. I think we just have to cover 2 more pages. Let's see. There's something wrong with this paper. There's something all over it. But I'm wondering if I trim this page out and then I put that image on there, you won't even see it. That's the plan. Okay, so, yeah, see, I don't know what got old. I must have glued on it or something. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and glue it down. I think what I need is... it's not a big enough glue page. I'm going to put a glue page underneath this because I don't want to get it all over my image there. So let's go ahead and glue away. Get right in that crack. Get those edges. All right. Oh, I'm so happy we're coming down to the end. And then the next time we meet, I will have decorated a bunch of things, but then I will leave a few for us to go and decorate together so you can see the process. And then we'll do like a final flip through of the book. You know, I'm not in a rush to do this book, so I'm not really making a time frame for myself. If I get it done this week, I get it done this week. If I don't, I don't. Okay, that's really sticky. I'll put that over there. And you can let those glue pages dry. Oh, my kitty, Louie, is at the door. What do you want, Lou? Come on. Come in. Come on. I'm busy. You want to come for a visit? Come on. Okay. You be a good boy. I know you were a brat earlier. Did you come in here to tear things apart or what? Okay. Goodbye. He's just checking things out. Make sure I'm okay. Crazy cat. All right, I'm going to turn my book so I can trim it up. And I don't even care if there's a little edge on there because it's yellow, so it's fine. Okay, take that off. I will keep that paper and turn it this way. Keep that. And now we'll turn it back this way. Which way? This way. And trim up the corner. Ooh, that's thick because there's a couple of pieces of... Okay. All right, and what was I planning on putting on there? Oh, I was thinking about putting this image. I'm going to have to cut this image. What I think I'll do is I'll just fussy cut around it. This is very thin paper. It's magazine. But it's easy to cut. You know, I'm not trying to make it perfect either, because I'm going to be cutting the sides off, I think. Let's see what we got going here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this down as an image. And I want to see the side. Oh, that's nice. That looks good, just like that. So, yeah. Glue this down. This is just magazine, so I only need glue. Stop putting hard glitter glue where you don't need it. Get those edges good. Okay. Look at that. Okay, that looks great. Love it. That was the last large image I think I had from a magazine. So I'm glad I was able to use it. I love that. It's beautiful. And let me check this. Is this... Don't even think I need that anymore. So that's good. Oh my goodness, we are down to the last page. All right, so because it's such a large image and there are a lot of straight edges on it, I'm trying to get this napkin off my fingers. I'll do it after we're done. So, okay. This is precarious. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. All right. We'll just trim away. I love the light on this because it really does help you with the following the line. There's a line that you can see with the light on. Okay. All right, I might still have to trim it down, but let's see. Where am I? Wow. I don't care that you see white. That's great, actually. I'm going to trim this up a little because this looks crooked to me. Okay, that's better. Yep, great. All right, I need another big glue page. Oh, I guess I just have to use that. We're gonna go ahead. This is book page. So we're gonna go ahead and do glue, get those edges. All right, and a little bit of our glitter glue around the edges. Don't want to waste a lot of glue, so I'm very happy with the smaller bottles. I think those are going to work really well for me. I bought a few extra ones because one of them is old and I want to throw it away. The other two, one of them I want to bring with me when I craft at my, you know, I do prep work at my daughter's house when I babysit, and the other one I want in my bedroom. So I should be good with little glue bottles now. So let's get this on. I gotta stand up for this. That's beautiful. There we go. We'll push it out from the center. Make sure we get that glue from the sides. If you press it down with the dry cloth, it'll pick up any excess glue. I'm going to burnish this. I have got glue everywhere. I can't even get it off my fingers at this point. Oh my gosh. Well, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it right now. Sorry for the gluey fingers. But that's what happens when you're crafting. All right, so let's burnish that. Get all those edges, spread that glue out. I'm going to round these corners. And that's the end. There are a few things I'm going to want to do, but I can do that off camera. You don't have to see me doing every little thing. So I'm going to go ahead. I see that this needs gluing. Let me check this one. Uh-oh. I'm wondering if the edges need a little bit of art glitter glue as well. Just a tiny bit. Once it dries, it won't come up. Okay. Yeah, like I want to go ahead and you know, put a little edging on a couple of pages, but I'll do that later. And we'll do a flip through again when we meet again, just to refresh us on where we are and what we've done. I'm not going to do that right now because this video is long enough. But I want to thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate your support. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear what you think of my projects. I do want to put these in here so that I don't forget. I need to find a place for those. So I will see you in the next video. Happy crafting.